see it in the paper, you hear it on the news. The phrase cancer patient, cancer survivor, cancer victim. Well, our guest tonight, she's something different. She's a cancer warrior. Meet Suzanne Agasi. Welcome, Suzanne.
Wow, thank you for that introduction.
Well, you're welcome. You know, and you're doing something really incredible. You are turning your cancer diagnosis into helping others. You have founded a charity called Registry for a Cause. Tell me about that.
Well, I was diagnosed June 1st, and I really didn't expect to get breast cancer. I had a very healthy lifestyle. I did triathlon sprints, ate organic, do what a lot of ladies do, just keep super healthy and a positive person. And when I was diagnosed, I just went to get a mammogram when I was 40 and 41 and 42 and just figured I should do it, but it wasn't a big deal. And then I found a lump and was diagnosed that week, and was pretty shocked. And about 4 days after my diagnosis, I just thought, wow, I never got married, never had a registry, but I really need one now. Because you get diagnosed, it's like being on a jet plane. There's so much happening. And I have a full-time job. I work as a realtor in San Francisco, very busy job, but you're going to doctor's appointments, and then I found out I needed chemo and radiation, and you have to choose between a double mastectomy, a single mastectomy, lumpectomy. You have to make all these decisions, and you don't have time to cook. You're just, so much stuff just falls away, things that you should be doing, and you need to change your lifestyle. And anyway, I just thought, if we did a registry where people could have things that they maybe needed to purchase, but also sometimes you need someone to walk your dog. My friend's mother had breast cancer, and she was a very shy person, and she needed someone to help her with some little things that friends or neighbors would help with in a minute. Because
there are people who want to help. When anyone goes through a health issue, someone may need to have the house cleaned. Someone may need them to go pick up the kids at school or shop for them. So through Registry for a Cause, people who want to help you, people who want to help other people dealing with a serious health issue can register for the sort of jobs they can do.
Yeah, you can, and actually it doesn't have to even be a horrible crisis. My brother was at Harbin Hot Springs and worked there, and that was where his community and his job was, and his friends. And Harbin Hot Springs just recently burnt to the ground.
And those awful wildfires in Northern California.
Yes, and awful wildfires, and people lost their houses. And so, a crisis like that, if you do a GoFundMe or you caring, it's money, money, money. My brother needed a ride from Middletown or Santa Rosa to San Francisco that day, and plenty of people were going that direction, right? You lost the clothes on his back, and so other people in floods, crisis. Obviously, a breast cancer, it's kind of a long road. I had surgery, but I'm going to need surgery again this summer, and it's a long road. Other people, though, have fun things that happen, like they're adopting a baby. So maybe they need a shout out, and they need hand-me-down clothing or a couple of big wheels, or they need some meals prepared because they're flying to China to go get a couple of babies to bring home. So the thing is, when I talk to anyone, my friend was just in this earthquake in Chile, and the first thing I did on Facebook is, what can I do? And what can I do from San Francisco? Well, if you set up a page, which we're just launching it right now, so right now our website is still under construction. We do have a Facebook page, Registry for a Cause, like that. People can, just like an Evite, they just go and they set it up. Mine's going to be pink. A Wounded Warriors could have a camouflage background. Maybe you're adopting a baby and you want to put it's going to be, the cute with your signature, and then you make a wish list. And some things cost money, and some is time. And some people, and basically your friends and loved ones want to help. Yeah. People keep saying, Suzanne, what can I do? How can I help? And honestly, I'm an independent woman. I support myself. I don't want to ask for anything. I really need help. At this point, I'm falling apart sometimes. Yeah. But you keep saying, oh, no, I'm fine. I'm going to handle this. But they want to help, and you need the help. And this Registry for a Cause will make it easy for people that love you to help.
What strikes me as extraordinary, and I've known you for a number of years, I'm, come out of the closet there. Yeah. You find out that you have breast cancer, you get a radical double mastectomy.
Painful. And the pain meds didn't work on me, so I was grouchy and mean.
But in the middle of this, you found a charity. Where did you get the fortitude, as my grandmother would say, to do this? Was it a sort of healing in its own way to turn your crisis into helping others?
Yes, for sure. When I got diagnosed, first I just thought, I can't even believe this is happening to me. Like, what are the odds? But cancer is very random.
Right, and you said some studies say that between 1 in 7 and 1 in 9 women will face breast cancer in their life.
Depending on the article that you read, yeah, 1 in 7 to 1 in 9 will face it. And you know, people walk up to me and they say, my grandmother beat this 30 years ago and she's still here. And other people will say, oh, my wife had it 3 times and that she got it in her jaw and she died. So when someone has cancer, don't tell them who died. Because we don't want to hear it. Like, we're fighting for our lives
and that's
here.
why you said to me when we chatted, don't call you a cancer survivor, call you a cancer warrior.
Well, I'm really not a survivor yet, because, you know, you've got to get through it and do the full body scan and make sure it didn't come back or spread. I have it in my lymph nodes. So, you know, I'm assuming that I'm just going to be fine. And this is going to be a blip.
Right.
And I have a wonderful boyfriend, and he says, this is just a blip. And but the fact is, you do worry about your mortality, and when you first get diagnosed, you're up at night, and you worry a lot. And I thought, well, might as well take my mind off something else,
and give you something to do.
But really, this can help a lot of people in all over the world once we really get it set up. So.
Right, and you launched, launched with a wonderful event called Be Bond a few weeks ago, Bond Night.
Yeah.
And I thought it was great because I know that you love Bond and your
and you love Bond.
I am a big Bond aficionado.
I didn't even know how much you loved Bond until I.
Yeah, I have to come out of the closet. I've seen every Bond film a gazillion times, and I'm sorry, Sean Connery is the only one. But anyway, I don't really want to get into that now.
My mother would agree.
But I thought it was extraordinary that not only did you come out as someone facing cancer, but you came out in a big way. You came out on the catwalk, you did this fundraiser, and you haven't been shy about telling people about your progress and what you're going through. I mean, right now you're wearing a dress and you're showing one of the...
I'm showing, instead of showing my big boobs that are going to come later, right? I'm showing my port, which my boyfriend calls my lady lump, which is, this is actually, it looks disgusting. It looks like there's an alien living inside me. But this is where the, and I'd never seen one before. I wasn't close enough to someone with breast cancer to know anything that was going to happen to me, and I really didn't want to know. But what they explained to me was, this is where the needle goes for chemo. So instead of using your veins, which can really mess up your veins and they can fall, this is safer in the end. So this comes out after chemo's over, but you put a number now. But typically I try to cover it up a little bit. I didn't know I was showing it off that much until you pointed it out. But this is part of it, and cancer isn't always pretty, you know.
Well, I mean,
you have a great makeup artist.
Well, I mean, she's got a lot to work with here. But I mean, you know, what I wanted to say to you is, and the reason I wanted to have you on the show is, I think a lot of people, especially a lot of women, are petrified of cancer, and they feel like, well, I'm going to lose my sex appeal. I'm going to lose my femininity if I lose my breast or I lose my hair. And you've lost both of them. Oh,
I've lost both of them, and I've lost all of this. I lost. Yeah, this is me at home, and it's like a little 5 o'clock shadow that never goes away. But this is I lost my hair. I had chemo, and they said you're going to lose your hair in 14 to 16 days. On the dot, my hair just started falling out in my hands. Wow. And so then my friend shaved it, and then, you know, and then you go wig shopping, and they're like, you know, $400 to $1,200 for a wig.
We've only got a few moments left, because I want to keep talking to you, but I want you, in just a few moments, to tell the women out there that are watching this who haven't had a breast exam, what should they do? We've got about 20 seconds left.
Get thee to the doctor, and not only a breast exam, but a pap smear, because ovarian cancer and breast cancer, you know, every year, whether it's in your family or not, you can push your doctor, you know, to get checked.
So go to your doctor and be your own best patient.
Yes, and bring a girlfriend and get them done together, and then, you know, go have cocktails and do something fun.
Well, thank you.
You're
Beautiful
welcome.
always, making baldness look sexy. I'm David Perry. Thanks for watching 10%. And if you think that you might be susceptible to cancer, get tested now.